Hey Taurus, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for December 19th through the 25th. You might stumble upon this at a later time. It's all good. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is a general message. Not every message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't, and without further ado, my dears and my darlings, let's see what's coming up here for the Taurus Collective. The first card coming up here for the Taurus friends is the Ten of Swords. This is a scary looking card, but it indicates the end of something that's been holding you back, something that's been pulling you down. It's like the end of a karmic cycle. It could also indicate a time of coming into permanent sobriety. This card also came up for, I want to say Sagittarius. Was it Sagittarius or Leo? One of the fire signs. I want to say Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius placement, you might want to be sure to check out that video, or if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you might want to check out that video. But this could be a karmic cycle coming to an end, or coming into a time of sobriety for some of you. The sense and the feeling I'm getting from this card intuitively is I feel that you've been sacrificing your inner peace for a situation, and you're not doing it anymore. It's like you're getting this little taste of freedom, and once you have a taste of freedom, you're unable to go back to it again. So, for example, maybe you've been in a very toxic relationship and you take a little bit of a break, and once you've had that break, you're like, I can't go back. Or you've been working in a really toxic work environment, or a really stressful work environment, and you take some time off for vacation, or you go on some kind of a stress leave or something, and then it gets time to go back, and you're like, I can't do it. I can't, like once I'm out, I can't go back in. There's no way. And so I feel some of you are closing something out because you got a taste of fresh air. You got a breath of fresh air. You got out of the situation, and maybe you did it because you thought you were taking a break, or it was just temporary. And now you're like, I can't go back to it. I can't do it again. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting from this Ten of Swords for the Taurus Collective. The next card that's coming up here for the Taurus Collective is the Three of Cups. Very interesting. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, because I feel like these are the cards that came up for them. Or Leo. It was one of the fire signs. Let me know in the comments. And then that way people will know to check it out if they have that placement, or if they're dealing with that sign. But Three of Cups here is celebration. Three of Cups is better days, better times, good news. It's community of like-minded people. It's a very positive energy. And so, like I said, you're getting a taste of freedom, and you're just unable to go back to it. You're unable to return to it. But in this process, you're finding where you fit. You're finding where you belong. There's also the sense here of like maternal wounds, feminine wounds. Some of you who watch my videos, you've heard me talk about the Three of Cups and say that this is a cup. This is a card I see sometimes come up when we're healing from toxic feminine energy. Maybe your maternal figure behaved more like a jealous sibling than a maternal figure, or maybe the feminine energies in your life from a young age were very judgmental and demanding and cold, and made you jump through hoops, and you went through the whole mean girl thing, the whole frenemy thing, and so maybe feminine energy hasn't felt safe to you. But with this Three of Cups, it's like you're coming across high vibrational feminine energy, high vibrational females who are nurturing and supportive and loving and strong and help each other. So there could be here support that you're also receiving in terms of uh, like closing out karmic cycles, or situations where you have been taught or you have been trained to over deliver, or like to run yourself ragged. um because I feel here a sense of closing out a karmic cycle, could be healing from toxic feminine energy. So this makes me feel like you might be walking away from people and situations where you're constantly giving, but like it's never enough. It's never enough. And not just constantly giving, but giving in a way where like you're trying to prove yourself or redeem yourself, or like show your worth, or gain acceptance, like giving in that way. And you're just like, I'm not doing it anymore because I keep giving and it's just going into this abyss. No matter what I do, I don't make progress, and I'm exhausted, I'm tired. And so I feel some of you are breaking out of this cycle of like giving, giving and giving and giving and giving, and it's never enough. Nothing you do is good enough, and you're like, I can't be in this energy anymore. I just can't. And the second you're making the decision that you're disconnecting from that energy, you're finding this support. You're finding this encouragement. You're finding a community of like minded people, or a better situation, support, and help. The next card. Oh, one thing I want to say here. And this is coming in intuitively, and obviously it's not going to be for every single one of you. But some of you Taurus have been alienated from a certain part of your family. So, maybe it's like, oh, we don't talk to, mom's side of the family, or we don't talk to dad's side of the family, or we don't talk to these particular cousins, or this particular aunt, or whatever. I feel like there might be some kind of rift in family, but you might be getting in with that side of the family. Maybe they're somehow reaching out to you. And there could be something here where like you're being invited to something that they're doing, some kind of like get together that they're having, or celebration they're having, and you might say, I don't know. And you might go, and you might say, man, wow, like we were the toxic side of the family. This is actually the refreshing side of the family, a refreshing part of the family. And so you might be feeling like, okay, well, now I'm glad that I have them. Now I'm glad that they're including me and I can be around them. So I feel for some of you there could be something here where you're connecting with an estranged part of the family, and you're discovering that they're not the bad guys. they're they're not the villains in the story. So I feel the sense here for some of you. The next card coming up here for the Taurus collective is the Queen of Cups. And so Queen of Cups, one more thing I want to say here, it might not just be limited to family. It could be a group of people, or community that maybe like your family told you was bad, and you're like, oh no, they're not bad at all. So Queen of Cups here is the next card. This could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancerian energy. If you have water placements, you might be focusing on those houses or areas of your life, getting them in order, getting them together. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, sun, moon, or rising. Queen of Cups comes up for me to say emotional self-care is crucial for you right now. So it's going to be really important that you're taking time to pay attention to your feelings, that you're taking time to also like give yourself aftercare as you're releasing feelings or letting certain things go. Make sure that you're taking time to fill up your cup, to soothe yourself, to comfort yourself. And then this is putting you in the energy of receiving support, receiving encouragement, finding yourself around people who care about your feelings and your needs. It's creating a powerful shift in your life. The next card that's coming up here for the Taurus collective is the World. How powerful. So not only are you closing out a karmic cycle, this is massive. This is huge, and this is once and for all. And I feel like these are cards Sagittarius got. A lot of them. So or maybe both between Sagittarius and Leo. So you might want to check out those readings if you have fire placements or dealing with fire signs. With the world card though, it's like really, really emphasizing the closing of karmic cycles that we start off with the 10 of Swords. This is in a really big way. And so the world card lets us know for sure this is once and for all. We're not going to repeat this thing. We're not going to go back to it. We're ready to move on. So we're manifesting the next vine very quickly. We're manifesting the next thing very quickly. And we're coming into a time of being seen and being celebrated. And this is an intuitive message that's coming in, Taurus. It's not going to be for all of you. But I feel for some of you, you were made to be embarrassed about a certain thing about yourself physically. So maybe it was like your body type, or maybe it was your height, or your build, or your complexion, or whatever it might be. Like you were kind of picked on it, or you were made fun of about it, or like when you tried to dress up or take care of yourself, you were maybe teased or made fun of, like, look at you, who do you think you are, kind of thing, or you're getting a big head, or you think you're cute. I feel for some of you there were things done in your early life to keep you from being confident about anything about yourself, but also including physically. So I feel there might be certain aspects about your body that you were embarrassed about, or your physical appearance that you were embarrassed about, that now you're really loving, you're really embracing. Like, I like my height, I like my build, I like my body, I like my complexion. So I feel like there could be something like healing something about yourself physically that you were made to feel uncomfortable about. Somebody in your life made you feel uncomfortable about it, and it held you back. It kept you back from a lot of things, because inside your head was that voice, and it made you think that, oh, that's what people are looking at, or they're not going to like me, or they're not going to include me, or they're not going to give me a chance. So I feel this is being healed, and it's not no longer holding you back, and like you're ready to be seen, you're ready to put yourself out there, you're ready to be celebrated, kind of thing, here with this world card. So you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a link in the description that will take you to the weekly forecast so you can find the videos more quickly. There's also a link to take you to the 2023 forecasts if you want to see the forecasts for your sign for 2023. And if you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.